This episode of the Gamerheads Podcast is brought to you by Seven Bridges Premium Gourmet Yum Yum Sauce. Enhance every bite with our savory blends of flavors, perfect for meats, vegetables, and crispy treats. Whether you're dipping, drizzling, marinating, grilling, roasting, or snacking, Seven Bridges Yum Yum Sauce takes your culinary experience to the next level. Get yours today and make every meal a gourmet delight.
Hi, I'm Celia Schilling from Yacht Club Games.
Hey, this is James from Mega Cat Studios.
Hey folks, this is Matt, aka Stormageddon from Reignite and the Fun and Games podcast.
This is Stephanie from the Boss Rush podcast and the Boss Rush Network.
Hey, this is Mark and Keon from Bunte Avond.
Hey, this is Sebastian with the ProNerdReport.com and the Single Player Experience podcast.
Hi, this is Chris.
Mike.
And Garrett from Daylight Basement Studio.
Hey, this is Baron J67 from Level 1 Gaming.
Hi, I'm Jacob McCourt from the Left Behind Game Club, Crossplay Conversations, and Video Game Trivia.
Hey, this is Todd Mitchell from Code Right Play.
Salutations, this is Mike Carroll from Stroll Art.
Hey, this is Jeff Moonen from Fun and Games Podcast.
What's good, y'all? This is Adam from Respawn Aimfire.
Hey, this is Patrick from the Backlog Odyssey.
Hey, this is Rune from Runic Codes.
Hi, this is Andrew from Spalato Bros.
Hi, everyone. Jill Grote here from the Indie Informer.
Hello, this is the Crypt Master, and you're listening to Roger You're listening to Roger on the Gamerheads Podcast.
And welcome to another episode of the Gamerheads Podcast. My name is Roger. Along with me, I have Zeb.
Hello.
And Jake.
Hello.
Welcome. We were just talking about this off the air. 10 years of the Gamerheads Podcast. 10 years.
And we've been here for it the whole time.
The whole time. So we were talking about offline. I said maybe we should share this for the podcast. We started in 2016, and the launch of the Switch was happening. Well, I mean, we heard the Switch was going to happen that next March in the 2017, right? And there was commercials, and I remember we really ripped into the Switch. We're like, this is not gonna last. I mean, the commercials were silly. They had a bunch of people sitting around like on the rooftop playing basketball. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
This? And then they sat around a small screen to play basketball, and I was like, what is this? Like, we were really hard on the Switch. And then as we got closer to the Switch launch, I do remember saying, I'm not buying that thing. I'm not buying that. And my co-host Matt also said, I'm not buying that. And then the Switch came out, and we're like, you know what? I think I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
And we did.
What changed your mind?
Seeing people enjoying the Switch and saying this is really awesome, and then I was like, okay, I probably should buy one, like, and seeing Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, like,
I was gonna say Breath of the Wild was a day one purchase. Like, I bought my Switch day one, and I knew I was gonna buy it right away when I saw Breath of the Wild. So
it's funny.
I don't care.
Matt had, because it came out on the Wii U as well, right?
Yeah.
And I think he had on the Wii U.
Right.
And so here's the thing, right? Like, we saw the Switch, we saw the debacle of the Wii U, like, and that's why we were like, this is never going to work, right? Like, I didn't own a Wii U, but I did play one at GameStop, and I had a really hard time with looking up at the screen and looking down at the screen, like, at the same time. So it was like really disorienting, and I was like, so I didn't know that the Switch wasn't going to do that, right? I thought it was just going to be another version of that, although I guess the commercials showed it wasn't. But then, jump ahead 9 years later, and I'm like right away getting a Switch 2. Like, I'm pre-ordering. I think I was the first one out of all of us, right?
You were.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
I was pretty much in the same situation you were for the Switch 1.
Yeah.
With the Switch 2.
Oh, because you didn't
like,
think it was going to succeed or what?
Well, I just was like, I don't know if I really want one because it's
Yeah.
like it's just a Switch, but a little bit better
A
and
little
stuff
bit
like
better.
that.
Yeah.
And then I saw like you and some of our other friends playing it, and I was like, damn it, I've got FOMO.
Yeah. I think that's what
Yeah.
happened to you too, right, Zeb? Didn't you like kind of get FOMO from
I
the
got
rest of us playing it?
FOMO, and then I also like was like, oh, there's one at my Target, and this is when they were like, it was almost impossible to find them at the time, and so I was
Yeah.
like, if I don't do it now, then if I later down the line, I'm like, I do want one, then I'm like, crap. And now, I mean, I don't think it's that hard to find them anymore, but
Not anymore. But
I
No,
wanted
go
to make
ahead.
sure I had one. That's all.
Well, I do think the prices are going to go up. I mean, so I heard the prices, and I knew the prices were going to go up for the Switch 1, and they did. I was at
Yeah.
Target, and I was like I think it was like $399 for the OLED, and I was like, whoa!
Wow.
And I think it was $339 for the OG original one without the OLED, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. That's crazy. Because I think I spent $299. I think that's what the Switch was when it first came out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
So $339. I know it's only okay. So it's only $40 more, but boy, it does feel different when you see $339 versus $299.
To have a previous generation go up when the newest is already out that's just unprecedented in the video game industry, I feel like.
Yeah, well, I suspect that the new one's gonna go up in price too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Everything, yeah. Even I think PlayStation's the only thing that's gone down.
that'll change. So anyway, I did want to ask you guys what you think since it's 10 years. I'm going to ask a question every episode around Gamerheads history. What do you think is the first game, or do you know the first game we reviewed? Written review, I should say, because we did review games on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But the first written review, anybody? I mean, I don't expect either of you to.
Can it be a 20 questions thing?
Yes. Should we do that? Should we do that?
Yeah.
Should we do that? Okay, let's do that. So,
go back and forth, me and Zeb.
Yeah, you can go back and forth between you both. Although I don't have really a counter, so I guess we'll just have to honor system.
Okay.
All right. So, Zeb, I'll let you ask first.
What console was it on?
No, it's
no, it has to be yes or no.
Was it on the Switch?
Yes.
Was it a famous Nintendo IP?
No.
No. Okay.
Remember, this is when we were first reviewing games, so we did not get any famous codes at all. So no.
So we got a code for it.
Is that your question?
That you're using a question.
Did we get a code for it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it narrows it down quite a bit.
Okay.
Is it pixel based? Like, is it a pixely game?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so let me clarify that. When you say pixelated, like it doesn't look like old Mario or like a pixelated.
I just mean like it's not like 3D or like more smooth based art style, like more of like a pixel based art style. Not saying that it's old, but just that it's like
okay. Then okay. Based on that, then I'm gonna say yes.
So
I mean,
it's pixel based.
Well, it's I'll give you this one, right? It's sprites, right? So it's not like pixelated like you would think like Mario, but it's not 3D. Okay, so
right.
I gave you like 2 for the price of 1 there. It's not like, I mean, it has polish, but it's not like realistic, I guess, if that makes sense.
Okay.
The isometric. I don't know.
No, it's not isometric game. This is hard, right, guys? This is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a platformer?
No, it's not a platformer. That's 6 questions.
I'm running out of questions. Is it a well-known character?
No.
Well, I'm out.
Yeah, you'll never get this. But keep going.
Oh my god, why did you even ask it?
Yeah.
Now what we need is a little screenshot of the game, and then Jake will be able to get it.
Then
No
I'll
problem.
be able to get it. Yeah.
Well, after your 20 questions, I'll share the screen, and then you can say whether you get it.
Okay. Is it fantasy?
Some elements are
Like
fantasy.
magic,
some elements. Yeah, some
that
yes.
kind of
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can I guess?
I give my questions to Jake.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Can I possibly guess? Is it
Yeah,
like
you can guess if you want early on, but then the game ends.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't even know if this actually came out right away on Switch, but Octopath Traveler?
Not Octopath Traveler. No. Zeb, do you have a guess? Yeah, this isn't really hard. There's no way you're gonna get this game. Let me see if I. Well, I'll just say the game. It's called Tricky Towers. Yeah, of course. No, yeah. So Tricky Towers. it's a Tetris type game, but it's a party game. So you play against.
I
other
know
people.
this game. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So the bricks fall down, and then you have little wizards that you can shoot and have spells that will cast on the things to either like try to hold the castles together, the pieces together, and you try to race to get to the finish line. And if you're able to hold it at the finish line for 3 seconds without the whole thing toppling over, you win. But then there's also like spells you can cast on your opponents as well to make the pieces really big, make the whole thing collapse. So it's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. But yeah, you can go to our website at gamerheadspodcast.com and read that review. But that was the first game. That was the first game we reviewed, and that was posted on September the 1st, 2018. And again, when I say first game we reviewed, that was first written review that we ever got. So that's the very first code that we ever got from a written review perspective. So anyway, that was fun. That was a fun little game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can continue. We'll do that. We'll do that every week. Let's do a little fun game every week around Gamerheads and in the history of Gamerheads. But this week, if we're looking ahead, we're looking to 2016. Wow, 2026. And I have an activity here, a little like question. I have the crystal ball, I call it. So we're gonna make some predictions. But before we get into that, I do want to know what game you're both most looking forward to coming out this year. Just one game. So Zeb, I'm going to start with you. What's the one game that you're most looking forward to that's coming out this year?
The James Bond game.
Oh, First Light? Is that what it's called?
First Light, yeah. I would probably be playing that right now if it hadn't gotten delayed. I think it would have been out by now or this next week, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah, that game just looks fun. It's made by the people that did Hitman, but the trailer makes it look like it's not going to be as slow as Hitman and much more of an action-based Bond movie or game, I guess. But so I don't know, I'm just excited for it. The car chases, everything looks like they know what makes Bond. So I'm happy for it.
Yeah,
I hope it's
looks
perfect.
Really cool. Yeah, I hope it's good too. The one thing that I will say is like Hitman games, you're a hitman.
Mm-hmm.
In James Bond, you're supposed to be an agent of the government.
Yeah, you're not really murdering.
Yeah, you shouldn't be murdering people, right? Like,
don't forget the way he got his double O's was by murdering another agent. That turned traitor.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. And he does. I mean, you watch enough James Bond. He kills a lot of people.
He kills people.
He kills people.
Yeah.
But it just feels like to be a hitman is much different than being a government agent. But
yeah,
I'm excited.
But I
for
feel
it
like some of it, like it's the Venn diagram, I feel like is very close in terms of like you gotta sneak, you gotta
that's true,
spy on people,
and you
stuff.
gotta like put on costumes, right? To
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I mean, it feels like a really good fit for that team to make this game, and I hope.
And the person they got to play as Bond and the character in general just looks generally like a good choice.
Yeah,
nice young version of Bond.
Yeah, he's a cool actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good pick. What about you, Jake?
Well, we actually got some news today about it. But Fable, I am.
Oh, what was the news for today? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I missed the Xbox.
There was an Xbox event today, and they announced Fable's coming out autumn 2026.
Oh,
yep. And they showed off some gameplay footage and just kind of like the whole kind of rundown of the game, and it looks like classic Fable, and I'm definitely here for it. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go into depth about like that. Basically, all of the citizens have their own kind of like life that they live, and depending on what you do in the world, they'll start liking you or hating you. If you start buying up all of the businesses, you could like be their boss in a way, or like you could be their landlord, and you could you can evict people and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
It looks really cool. It just looks very lively. There's magic spells that let you turn people into chickens and stuff like that. It looks really fun. So, and it looks beautiful. It's like it's a fully open world, no load screens,
really,
and stuff like that. Yeah, it's completely open. And yeah, so it looks really cool.
That's awesome. I love Fable, the series.
Yeah.
I love the idea that you could do anything, and really it was like, it feels like, like that was one of the first early games that felt like, oh, I could be a bad guy if I want to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, it really allows you to do anything you wanted, and so I'm really looking forward to this game for sure.
Yeah,
not to play a bad guy. I'm just saying, just because of like how open it is, and just like you can do anything, right? So
yeah, and it's cool because they kind of talk about that as well, about how like some people might like you being a bad guy. Like you might actually get on people's side if you do specific things. Like they say that there's no black or white when it comes to choices. There's always like a morally gray area.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it looks like they're really like tuning into what kind of made Fable, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's okay, I'm excited.
So definitely check out the video that came out. It's like 10 minutes long, so they do go into depth with a bunch of stuff. So yeah.
Wow. Cool. That's a good pick. I'm excited to hear that. For me, I hope this game comes out. So here's the thing. I don't know for sure it's going to come out or not. I'm hoping it is. I think that they are planning for it to come out this year. And that game is called The Secret of Weepstone. And it is a D&D inspired game. The artwork looks like an old D&D book, like the old D&D books, old campaign books.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
Did you play it at PAX?
We did, and it won one of our awards, actually.
Right, yeah.
This game looks so good, and you can do. There's so much you can do in this game. Like, it feels just open, like, because like D&D, you can do anything, right? Like, you can do anything, and this game really captures that. It does such a great job of capturing that. One of my favorite moments is so the whole premise, at least the demo that I played, is that there's this old keep, and people say it's haunted, and there's like a madman or there's a mad king that lives in there. I think that's how it was. Anyway, so they send you in to go basically clear out this keep, and so you go in there and you come across, like, this is just my experience. I came across this guy, and he was crazy, and I could have either killed him there or had him join our party. So I had him join our party, and then we came to this room where there's 3 toilets, pit toilets, and I knew, just because other people said, that somebody dies, and like if you ask somebody to go down to the pit toilet, they could die. There's one that's a good one, but then the other 2 are bad. And well, I said to the new guy, guess what your job is? To go down there and see what's down there. Well, he died. But what's really funny about that, though, is that when your character dies, like, you get a bonus based on their death. Like they grant us bonus to the rest of your team, which is kind of cool, right? And plus, he wasn't really part of my team anyway. Like, he was just some random.
He was still
dude.
too new.
Yeah, So, anyway, the game looks and plays so good, and I cannot wait to play the full game of this game because so good, so good. The art's so good. I just don't know if it's going to come out this year. I mean,
Right.
I think they were planning this year, but it's a small independent game as well, and things can change.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It does say planned release date 2026.
Yeah.
But,
yeah,
and we'll see.
Yeah. So that's that. So let's move into our next segment here. I do have some questions I want to ask both of you around the year 2026. I want to get your thoughts, and I'm gonna look into the crystal ball and make our predictions. So the first one that I have here, my first question for both of you, and I think everybody is going to be asking this question, is, will Grand Theft Auto 6 release in 2026? So Jake, I'll start with you. What do you think? And will it release this year? Is this the year that we see Grand Theft Auto 6?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I think that they pushed it back already, and I feel like they pushed it back far enough that it's not like, oh, we're just pushing it back like a month or something like that. They pushed it back like 6 months or something like that, I'm pretty sure. So and I'm pretty sure Red Dead Redemption 2 had the exact same cycle where it was pushed back and then it came out in the fall of the year that it was supposed to come out. So I think I am 90% sure it's going to come out this year.
You know what's funny is I remember that game releasing because one of our podcast hosts really loved the first game, like absolutely loved the first game, and I was super excited for Red Dead Redemption 2 to release. And I remember going through the agony of like, oh, like it got delayed. And it wasn't a bad game, Red Dead Redemption 2, but I don't think it lived up to the hype that
Really?
the first one did. I don't think so.
I haven't played any of them yet. So.
I don't know.
It won, like, game of the year, didn't it?
Did it? Well, I don't. Maybe, but I just feel like when you talk to people, usually they say they like the first one more.
Really?
I don't know. At least the part of the people that I hang out with. Maybe not. Maybe
the message I got from my side of the internet.
Yeah.
Do you feel the opposite, Jake?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Okay, no, that's fine.
I
that's
think
great.
I think Red Dead Redemption 1 is very good. But Red Dead Redemption 2 is so like polished and such a good game.
Yeah, but I feel like the character, I feel like people liked
Marston better.
Yeah.
John Marston.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in Red Dead Redemption 2.
He is.
And it's funny because like after you beat the game, the whole entire map of Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption 1 opens up. And so you're basically having the entire map of 1 and 2 in the same game, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
So
did they do a zombie version for Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, I do wish they did that. I loved Undead Nightmare.
Yeah,
that was a fun game.
Yeah. It could just be the people I hang out with, Jake. I'm telling you that they were singing when the second one came out. They're like, it's just not as good as the first one. But again, it's probably the crowd I hang out with. They're just a bunch of hooligans. But okay, going back to Grand Theft Auto 6, though, Zeb, you think it's going to come out too, as well?
Yeah, the same as Jake. They follow the pattern as Red Dead Redemption 2. Like everyone even called it when they announced the first release date. People were like, they're going to delay it twice, and then it will come out on the third date. And what do you know? It's gotten delayed twice, and so I'm assuming, same thing. Like they have enough time in front of them to be hopefully not crunch, but be able to polish everything and be playing GTA 6, or I'll be waiting for it to come PC 3 months afterwards to play it, but don't know yet.
Yeah. I will say this. I never played 5.
Oh, that's my first one I played, actually.
Really? So the first one I played.
First one I did the story. Oh, okay.
When it was isometric. I guess it wasn't really isometric. It was more bird's eye. View.
Grand Theft Auto 3? 2?
I think it was 3 that switched, right?
Yeah, 3 was the first one that switched. Yeah.
I mean, so like this is how old I am. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto in the computer lab and thinking, "Oh my god, this is the coolest game I ever." and then I played 3. I played 2. I played 1 and 2 a lot. I played some 3. I played a little bit of 4. I never played 5. And I don't know if I'm gonna play 6. I don't know. I don't know. I just never really got into it after 3.
I'll be interested because I feel like the world's in a different place, right?
Yeah.
Those games have always been kind of a like comedy on the world.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if the world's really funny right now.
No.
So,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
there's not as much humor. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I do think it's going to come out too. Just to be clear, I think it's going to come out again this year too. So
yeah. One thing about that though.
Yeah.
I am interested to see if 6's multiplayer is going to be as huge as 5's.
But I think that's another example of the world is much different because we have a lot more games that are free to play or service games as a service, right? That a lot of people are really into, like Fortnite, and people still play Rocket League. But there's a lot of games that people are playing online. It'll be interesting to see if this game can pull the same amount. And you've got Call of Duty. I don't know. I mean, there will be. There for sure will be. But I don't know if it's going to be as big as 5. I guess that's my thought.
Maybe not at the start too. Like I know that like people play Grand Theft Auto 5 like as an RP right now, and that's huge, right?
Yeah.
Like
there's a million servers.
Yeah.
So
like they make a lot of money from Grand Theft Auto 5's multiplayer as well. So like it'll be interesting because I know that like Red Dead Redemption 2's online didn't pull as good as 5 did, Grand Theft Auto 5 online did. So it'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting.
See if all those people that are playing 5 will move over to 6, right?
Did they say anything that they're going to shut down the servers for 5? Was there any talks around that?
Probably not.
I mean, they're going to sunset it at some point.
Yeah. But like I don't like I thought that people had their own servers and
Oh,
stuff like
maybe.
that, like
Yeah, like the
I'm
RP
sure there
ones
are.
are modded and stuff.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
We'll
that'll
see.
be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting. All right, here's my next question to you both. Will the game of the year be released in the first half of 2026?
Oh man,
No.
I don't know.
Jake, you say
I
no?
don't think so. No. I think it'll be Grand Theft Auto 6 that is game of
Yeah,
the year.
yeah. You think so?
I think so, yeah. It's almost like one of those games where it's just it's going to be a popularity contest when it comes to it, and that game has been waited on for so long.
When is the expected? Have they given a month for GTA 6 coming out?
I thought like October.
Oh, okay.
Like fall 2026.
So it still falls within they could be.
That's
considered.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
I don't know. So here's the reason why I say I don't know. If it's going to win Game of the Year, if Grand Theft Auto 6 is win Game of the Year, because I thought that Hollow Knight Silk Song was a sure win to win Game of the Year as well, and I think a lot of people thought that was going to happen, and then Expedition 33 walked away with like an unknown game, right? And I just feel like, to me, I mean, I could be wrong, I feel like the world is much different than it was when the anticipation for this game was first, like, oh, can't wait for the 6. I feel like people are gonna play it and be like, this is just my prediction, right? I just feel like people are gonna be like, it's not, I mean, it's cool, but it's a lot of the same. And I hope that there's some indie gem that just crops out and people are like, well, that is the game, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like Expedition 33. Like, I hope that happens. But I mean, it
Yeah,
could be
you're
that it
right.
goes the other way around. So
You're right. Like, I mean, we didn't know anything about Expedition 33 probably a year ago, right? And it won Game of the Year and stuff like that, and it's been huge. So who knows what is kind of creeping up?
Yeah,
especially
No, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jake. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, just especially that like how well Expedition 33 went and stuff like that. So like, who knows?
Yeah, I would say if these, and when I say Game of the Year, I'm talking about the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Right. The Keighley event. If this were the Oscars, and we were saying, would Grand Theft Auto 6, if it, would that win if it was based on the same criteria as the Oscars? I would say no, for sure not. Just because I think it would be seen as there's nothing really inventive here. You know what I mean? Like, but I do feel like a lot of the critics are going to say the same thing, and the game critics are going to say the same thing. It's like, there's not anything new with this game. That's why I think the thing that could hold it back from winning Game of the Year. Will it be nominated? 100%. Will it win? 80%? 70%? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I just looked it up. Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't win Game of the Year.
It didn't.
No, it was God of War.
God of War. Huh.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, like the 2018
I mean, the 2018 one.
Yeah.
Huh. Zeb, I do remember that, by the way, because we were podcasting at that point. So, Zeb, what are your thoughts? I mean, is the Game of the Year going to be released in the first half of this year?
Maybe. I really feel like I don't like when Expedition 33 first got announced. I was like, oh, this game looks huge. Like, this game could be really fun, so I was excited for that. Probably like 2 months, 3 months before it even came out, kind of thing. And I don't have that excitement for anything coming out this year. Like the Bond game, it's gonna be fun, but the same kind of thing. I don't see it bringing anything new or reinventing anything. Really, it's just gonna build off the success of the Hitman engine, and so I really think that an indie is probably gonna come out, but I don't know when, if it's gonna be in the first half or the second half. But I think like you were saying, Roger, just also the AAA rose tinted glasses, I feel like aren't on people anymore, and it's like the news that Ubisoft is canceling like Prince of Persia and stuff. People are relying more on indie devs because they put in the effort to make the game they want to make. They don't just cancel it halfway through unless they like financially have to, which is totally understandable. But these big companies don't have to do that. So I think that, I just feel like GTA is going to be big, but a lot of people are also just looking for smaller games, and also a lot of people can't afford to spend that much money on games anymore, and we don't even know how much GTA is going to cost. Probably going to be close to 100 for in American, not just Canadian.
Yeah. It'll be 115 Canadian.
Oh man, yeah.
No, that's we say that in jest because Jake's Canadian, so
yes.
No, I think I also agree with that. I think the idea that AAA is automatic gonna win. I just feel like that's not the case anymore, and it really does though come down to, do we get something coming in that takes a huge risk that we're like, whoa, I can't believe this game, this is so amazing. But I do think it's probably gonna be in the second half. I don't think it's gonna be the first half of the year as well, the game of the year.
I feel like first half of the year games kind of get forgotten too.
100%.
By the time that Game Awards is coming out.
Don't forget though, Expedition 33 came out in March.
That's true.
And Blueprints came out around the same time, and that was constantly talked about. Both games were talked about forever.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, I can't think of the game. It was a sequel, and it was a game that like you have place dice. Oh my gosh, what is this game called? I can't think.
It's Sleeper Citizen.
Yes. That came out in January, I think, of last year.
Yeah, that was like the big game of January.
Yeah. So, but we'll see, I guess. All right. Well, this kind of plays into our next question here. Will we see a major publisher being acquired or shut down in 2026?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you think so?
I can think of one that will probably be. Well, I wasn't even thinking about
I don't know.
But
they did just close like the Halifax Ubisoft Halifax branch. I did see that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can see them closing more,
Yeah. We don't talk a lot about VR games, but Meta closed a lot of studios.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Which is really sad.
I will be interested to see. I feel like what happens is a game will come out, and then like depending on how well it does, then they start closing things. So I will be interested once Grand Theft Auto comes out, depending on how things go, if they'll close some of the Rockstar headquarters in different parts of the world,
I hope not. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the case though, is like they like a movie game comes out, and then well, it happens with movies and TV shows too, so I'm just thinking,
but it's different though. For like, I feel like it's different for a movie than a video game, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure.
Because because I feel like a movie, a lot of times it's a one and done. Now, not always. They do have sequels, and Avatar is like a franchise that I'm gonna say it doesn't need any more movies in it. I think that could be done, but I think he's planning like 2 or 3 more movies in that franchise. But with video games, like there's always constantly like, how can we either improve the current game that's out there, or what's our next big project, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it can. I just think that depending on how well that game goes, right? Like, I mean, you think about Anthem, right? Like, that just
sad.
closed down and stuff.
Yeah.
And how I wonder like how many people were actually working on that game for like the past, like that game came out like 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And it just closed down its servers.
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
anybody was working on it though.
No,
because they still had Christmas stuff up. Like they had a Christmas
That's
event.
right. Yeah.
And then it just sat there. Like it's almost like people are saying, like, I remember when that happened and people are like, it's like people forgot to take down the Christmas decorations, and you're like, yeah, they're never gonna take those down. And they just sat there, right?
Yeah.
And it's July.
I assume it was a very small skeleton crew of people working, like still at least just maintaining the servers, you know? So it'll be interesting to see kind of
They
what
came out
this
in
year
2018 or 2019. I don't remember.
Yeah, I want to say like 2018.
I think so too. That was one of my most anticipated games.
Yeah.
That game was, you know what? I still played it. I got it for like,
really?
I got it for $5 on PlayStation Store. And I just played it for the like main story and stuff like that. And that game is so much fun. Like the traversal in that game is crazy good. Like that game could have been something very, very cool, but they just didn't maintain it. And there was, once you beat the story, there was nothing to do, right?
Yeah.
And the story was maybe like 5 hours long, you know? So, but such a cool concept. Like being able to just fly around in those mechs was so much fun.
That's
you know,
a cool idea. It came out in 2019, February.
Oh, 2019.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
But that was my most anticipated game. Also, at the end of the year, I looked back and said that was the biggest flop of 2019.
Yeah.
Because it was like instantly a flop too.
It was, yeah. Because they didn't have anything to do. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and remember last year, what was the game? Oh my gosh, now I can't even. That came up twice, and I still can't remember. Like what was that game?
Concord.
Yeah. That game came out for 2 weeks, and then it was shut down. Like, I'm really worried that we're going to see more of that.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested about that High Guard.
I was just gonna bring that up.
High Guard game that's supposed to come out in like 2 weeks, I think.
What's High Guard?
Next Monday.
I don't know this game. I don't know
next Monday.
What is this game?
They announced it at the Game Awards. It was their
the final trailer.
Final trailer in the Game Awards, and
it was kind of like for me that was like anticlimactic. What was this?
Yeah, it was like it's like a hero shooter.
Yeah.
Type of game.
I remember this game.
We haven't gotten news about it since then. Their social media accounts have been silent for the most part, and it's coming out not this Monday, but the next one, and
that's not coming out.
But
it's not coming out.
But then why say that? Why have the prime spot in the Game Awards and
they
and be so confident? Say play it January 20 whatever, and
that's not happening. That's not happening because otherwise, why aren't they hyping it up right now?
That's I don't know.
Unless
it's weird.
Unless
you think they would announce now, it'd be delayed. Like,
like 1 week until.
Yeah, what's a shooter game? Oh my god, I am the worst at remembering names of games for whatever. I'm old, that's why. It wasn't Fortnite, but then it came out after Fortnite, and everybody really liked it. It starts with an A. I can't. Oh my gosh, everybody and it that game Shadow dropped. Oh my god.
The
Apex Legends?
Apex Legends, thank you. That game came out of nowhere.
That's true.
Their marketing was Ninja playing it. they'd shadow dropped it, and Ninja was playing it and streaming it, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god, what is this game?" And then everybody picked it up. Like, that was their strategy.
I was just
I don't think that's gonna happen with this game though.
No, because they not warned us. They told us about it. And
They warned
Apex,
us. I think you used it correctly the first time. So.
Oh yeah, and Apex just dropped, and everyone was like, "Wait, it's the same people that did Titanfall." And then I went, "All right," and it's free. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
And this Highguard though was like, "Here's this game. We got the prime time spot for the Game Awards, and we're not gonna keep up that momentum whatsoever."
That's crazy. It's crazy.
It's such a weird scenario.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
That might be, if we're talking about major publishers or games being shut down, that might be unfortunate. I don't want to say, but that could be one of the things. I do think we'll see more shutdowns, unfortunately, in 2026. With the cost of everything, I do think that's going to happen. And
yeah,
it's sad, the whole meta situation with that, like, just like, oh, we're going to cut everything now. It's like, and then
you don't even have to make a bad game.
No, that's
you
the
can
thing.
make a really successful game, like Marvel Rivals, and still
Marvel Rivals, Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah. Whole studio gets shut down.
Yeah. I got a couple more questions here. Will 2026 be remembered as a great gaming year or as a transitional one?
Oh boy, I think it'll be a great year. I'm thinking, I was actually like looking at a list too, and I was just like Control, the new Control game comes out this year. I'm crazy excited for that game. And all the games that we talked about too are coming out, and I don't know, like, I feel like I don't think it's going to be a transitional. We're supposed to be getting a new Assassin's Creed game coming out this year.
What? No. Didn't we just get Shadows last year?
Yeah, but apparently this one is made by the people that did Black Flag, and
I thought they were redoing Black Flag.
I heard that too.
That supposedly got shut down with the Prince of Persia cuts. That was one of the.
Yeah.
Oh, did it really? Oh,
I think it was rumored. I'm not.
Yeah.
Wasn't confirmed yet.
Yeah.
But apparently it's the longest running. Like, they've been working on it the longest out of all the Assassin's Creed games, because they talked about it back in like 2018 or something like that. 2020, I think it was.
Is it gonna be another pirate game?
No, it was the codename Hex, Assassin's Creed Hex, and it's supposed to take place during in Germany during the witch trials of the medieval times. So,
interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's supposed to come out this year.
That's not happening this year. That's not gonna happen. That game's not coming out this year.
I can hope. I love
You can hope. I will say, they came out with, not last year. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. Yeah, it was the year before. Skull and Bones. Do you remember that game?
Yeah. Oh, I won't forget that game.
I was super excited for that game, and I played it. I'm like, it's not that good.
I think they did themselves a disservice for putting a trial for that game out.
No, I didn't. I mean, I'm glad.
Well,
they
I think
did.
disservice as regards to the players figured out this isn't what we thought it was going to be. That's
exactly.
Yeah, not disservice to us.
Well, yeah,
no, a disservice to themselves. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like a few of me and my friends played it, and we didn't like it, and we were like, well, we're not buying it now, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, when you have a game like oh my god, I am so bad with game names today. The one that's Rare came out with.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves. That game is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you come out with a subpar pirate game
that you can't even leave your
You can't
ship.
just leave your ship.
Especially when you
Well, you
were like,
kind of
it was
can,
all
kind of,
there.
kind of. Yeah,
Like,
I know.
You
That's
made a
silly.
game like
I
that was
know,
better
I
than
know,
this.
I
Why did
know.
you?
Yeah.
I know. It's
Even
ridiculous.
graphically, it looks better
Yes.
than
Yes.
Skull and Bones. Like,
Yeah.
how is that possible?
Yeah. Weird. It's very strange.
And that game was like one of the they showcased that like a decade ago too, right? Like it
Yep.
was they showcased it so long ago.
It was like a year after Black Flag came out. They're like, okay, we get it. You guys want another pirate game? And we're like, yes. And then they forgot what
years
we
later,
wanted.
Yeah.
I guess.
And they're like, here you go. No, this is not what we asked for.
No,
well,
not at
isn't
all.
it kind of like Black Flag? Nothing like Black Flag. Oh. Okay. Well,
You
Black
took
Flag
the
is really
most
good.
Black
Yeah.
Flag's like one
But
of the
they took
greatest
the
games.
most annoying parts of Black Flag
Yes.
and then just put it into the game.
So they took the opposite. They should have
Yeah.
cut those things out.
Yeah, exactly.
But they
And
put
they
those,
took the
like,
fun out.
They took the fun
Yeah.
out, and they put.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems so weird. It seems like that should have been an easy slam dunk,
Yes.
Yeah.
super slam dunk, and
The
it just felt
amount-
like that was
Just the fact that they had like the ship by ship battles.
Yeah.
And you could like swing across and attack.
Yeah.
And it was all auto like
Yeah.
auto fights
Yes.
and stuff like that.
What-
you didn't
what-
actually do it.
you didn't
know?
do any of that. Which
No.
in Black Flag you could. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
First time it happened, the cutscene happened, I was so disappointed. I almost quit the game right there. I was just like,
Yeah.
why am I playing this?
Why am I playing this? Are those servers still up? Do people still play that game?
I think so.
I mean,
I
the
think I
servers might
just
be
saw-
up. Do people still play it? As the
Yeah.
second question.
I think I just
Right.
saw like they were having an event or something like that. Like
an event of please come
Compound.
back and play this game.
yeah. So
After this, I'll go. I'm gonna go on Twitch and see if anybody's streaming it because I
yeah.
suspect nobody is.
Probably not.
The last one I have here is what's one thing that you want to happen in 2026?
The prices to go down.
Hmm.
No, I don't.
No, I do want the prices to go down. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I think I would really like a indie game to win Game of the Year again.
Yeah, me too.
That's like I would like that, you know. I get excited about games that I don't know about yet that
Mhm.
people are working on, you know. Like I think about like the Balatro or the Expedition 33 that we just don't know about yet, and I just get excited about stuff like that, you know. So
Yeah, that's my hope too. Is that an indie game wins Game of the Year again, and I hope that starts to people start to realize, oh, this is the movement of this industry, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Not big bloated games that listen, I don't want any people to lose their jobs for sure, like don't want that to happen, but I also want executives to make smart decisions and listen to their employees. And I
Yeah.
feel like the indie scene, indie games, even when you have a small studio,
Mhm.
you have to rely on each other. You have to trust each other. You have to work together. And maybe if we see more wins that way, maybe the industry, you know, like these big corporations say, maybe we do need to listen to our people more.
And I think it's the fact too that we're seeing these people losing their jobs and the CEO of that company buying 20 more cars. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Stuff
Or
like
they get
that.
their golden parachute. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think there's definitely a disconnect between the higher ups and the actual devs and the audience, right? Obviously what we were talking about was Skull and Bones, right? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Zeb, do you have any hopes, dreams besides prices
my
going down?
if we're going with dreams and stuff, my dream is that I log onto my computer, I open up Steam, and I have a message from Gabe Newell himself, and it's to all Steam users going, "Thank you for your patience. Here it is, finally. Half-Life 3 for free. Shadow drop for every Steam user that had an account since they bought the orange box forever ago." And I will die happy that night after I finish it.
That would be cool.
That's my dream.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you.
Hey,
that's probably not
Hollow Knight fans got Silk Song. I can believe that
but we
this
were
year
also
I get
told
3.
about Silk Song.
We were told about 3.
Kind of.
At the end of episode 2, we were told about 3.
Okay. Yeah. I hope it happens, Seb. I hope it happens.
I will never not believe.
Yeah. One other thing I'll just say that I'm excited for is there's rumors that there's more content coming out for The Witcher 3, which I think would be really cool. If
I've heard about
that's
that.
one thing that might happen this year, I hope that happens.
Yes,
because I love The Witcher 3, and I hope that they come out. That'd be cool. It'd be cool, and I think they're trying to tap. Same thing with Fallout, right? They're tapping into the TV show. I think the people are like, people actually really like the TV show The Witcher, and it's ending right now. Like this is the last season. I suspect they're gonna. There's rumors, but it would be cool if they came out with more content, and it would make sense that like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, when the show first came out. Maybe they're like, oh, there's people loving this. Let's come out with some content for, like, we can't come out with a full game yet. Let's do 3. Or let's do more content for 3.
Yeah, or like I think I saw maybe also with that a Switch 2 upgrade.
Oh yeah, that'd be
for
amazing.
The Witcher, yeah.
Yeah, I will say, like, I've been playing Black Flag on my Switch. And it didn't get a content update, but it plays much better than the original Switch.
Yeah, for sure.
It's actually kind of fun to play that on the Switch.
Yeah, that's actually, I'm gonna say another dream is Twilight Princess on the Switch 2. Any sort of Zelda news, please. Just give me more Zelda.
Yeah.
On the Switch 2.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a Mario game this year. Like, I'm a little surprised we haven't. But I guess the team that worked on Odyssey worked on Donkey Kong, so that makes sense.
Donkey Kong, yeah. I did see that Wonder is getting an upgrade.
Yeah, Wonder's getting an upgrade
Switch 2.
for the Switch 2. But I mean, come on.
Like a new Mario. Even like what was that one that came out a few years ago? And Bowser's
Revenge. The Mario 3D World, Bowser's Revenge.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
like even something like that would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great game, by the way. If you've never played that game is really, really good. My kids were last year they were hospitalized for respiratory issues, and in the hospital, in the children's hospital, they had Wii U's, and they had that game.
Wow!
And then when they got back from the hospital, I had that waiting for them.
Oh, nice!
On the Switch, so. And they really loved it. So that game was really fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So more content for the Switch 2, I think.
Yeah, more. Yes.
Please.
Yes. Something
help me justify this purchase.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, please justify this purchase that I made. Cool. Before we head out, though, let's talk about games we're currently playing. Zeb, what are you playing right now?
I picked up Star Rupture when that came out, I think
I don't know
a week ago. That is, Satisfactory.
Yeah, I know that game.
Yeah, it's a factory game. It's pretty much there's enough differences that it doesn't feel like a clone or anything like that. And I haven't gotten into it yet, but there's like base defense and bugs that you have to deal with, and a lot more world exploration is encouraged rather than in Satisfactory. Like, you have to go out and find blueprints for parts and stuff, which is really cool. You can't just, like, when I play Satisfactory, I just stay in my factory. I don't go out because there's spiders and they terrify me. I make like my wife go out and do that stuff because I'm like, nah, I can't.
Wow.
So having a game forcing me to get out of my comfort zone like that is pretty good right now. And yeah, it's just a nice game that you can lose time on. Be like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. I got a few hours, and holy crap, I gotta go to bed now. I'm late.
Funny. Cool. Those are not my kind of games, but I'm glad that you like them. So
yeah, there's just something therapeutic about getting a bunch of like, I love automation in games. If there's even a hint of automation, I will figure out how to make that like helpful, like just useful in every single thing in the game. That's my favorite thing.
Nice. What about you, Jake? What are you playing?
I am trying to play as much of my Switch as I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I've been playing the Animal Crossing update.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I've been kind of doing my daily chores every day in that game. I've been really
good
liking
for you, because I have not.
Oh no. Yeah. So it's nice to just log in, collect my fossils and everything like that. I did grab the Switch 2 upgrade as well.
Is it worth it?
I think so.
Because it's like what, $10 or something? Isn't it cost?
It's
something?
like $5.
Oh, it's $5. Okay.
Yeah. So the everything's a lot more smooth in the game.
Yeah.
The lighting's a lot better, and load times are a lot quicker, which was a big thing for me from the original. So yeah. So yeah, I've been playing that, and then I also picked up Age of Imprisonment, the new Hyrule Warriors.
Is that good?
I like it. Yeah.
Did you play the other ones before?
I played the Age of Calamity.
Okay.
The Breath of the Wild one. So
okay.
Yeah, this one's cool. There's a lot more of like the like using the different abilities that were in Tears of the Kingdom, like fusing different items to weapons and stuff like that. There's a specific like there's one person that you get pretty early on, and all their abilities have to do with Zonai, like the Zonai devices and stuff like that. So
that's cool.
You make really like combos, and you make a giant wheel that spins into a bunch of people and stuff like that.
That's cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that is really cool. I feel like I want to pick this game up, and I just, man.
Because watch some gameplay. You know.
Yeah. I haven't played Age of Calamity. I don't have that. I do have Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, like the Wii U one.
The Wii, yeah, but then they did bring it to the Switch as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And also 3DS, by the way. They did bring it to the 3DS.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do have that one, and I do love those types of games, like
the beat 'em ups.
Yeah, the beat 'em ups. What is that? Unamashi Warriors. I forget what it's called. Like what
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. Love those. I love those games. Those I love those because you just feel like so powerful. You're just like plowing through all these enemies that are flying all over the place. You're just you're just like, wow, I'm kind of a god. This is amazing. How am I losing? I have no idea. I'm just flying these people flying all over the place.
You get tag team abilities too in this one. So like if there's two characters next to each other, you can do a tag team.
Nice.
And they all have different like abilities and stuff like that kind of coincide, like turning into a giant mech robot and just throwing so it's like bombs at people. So.
It's a Power Rangers is what you're saying.
Yeah,
why don't they come out with a Power Rangers version of this game? They should have a Dynasty Warriors Power Rangers.
Yeah, you make Power Rangers media in general because there's not enough of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't appreciate the Power Rangers because I was a little bit older than when it first came out. I was like, oh, whatever. But my kids really love Power Rangers since I've been watching. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed out on this. I was like, yeah, it's decent, like it's just fun. There's like a lot to it and a lot of lore to it, I think, which is kind of neat, So
I for the longest time didn't know that it was a Japanese show with just English. Like the kids were American and
Yes.
stuff like that. But
Yes.
then
The
like
rest
all
of
the
it was all
all the Power Rangers was like
yeah,
Japanese and stuff.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's great. I love that. Anything else for either of you that you've been playing?
Just my normal Warframe.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
The classics.
For me, I just reviewed a game. I just posted. I should say I just posted my review for this game. It's called Perfect Tide Station to Station. I think you both remember because we played that at I played it at PAX East.
Yeah.
Last year. It was part of the PAX Rising. It won one of our awards. I got the review code and I played it. It is phenomenal. This game is so good. The writing is so good. So I'll just give a quick rundown around what the game is. You play this girl. You play as this girl named Mara Whitefish. She is a freshman in college. She is going to a school that's not really far away from home, but far enough away from home that like it's kind of a hassle to go back home. She had to take the train to go back home. She is trying to fit in. She wants to be a writer. And what's cool about this game is that there's elements of this game where you do have writing assignments, either given by your teachers or given to you as like a project. And then you can pick between 5 or 6 different categories of what you want to write about. So you're given a topic and then you get to pick the categories of what you want to write. So things like the city or music or movies or drugs or sex or death. And then you learn about those things by reading books. So you can go to the library and read books. You can exchange books with a bookseller on the street. You can get books that way. You can learn by empirical evidence, by experiencing things. You can also learn just by talking to people as well. So, and then you get points in those different categories. And then the higher your points, the better your score you're going to get on those writing assignments, which I thought was a really brilliant concept. But then there's the other half of the game, which is her dating life. And it starts off with her dating this guy. This is not too much of a spoiler. I would say it's not. It's in the demo, so it's part of the beginning. This guy's a dick. Like, this guy is awful. So she's trying to fit in. She's trying to find out, how she fit into everything. And he's constantly calling her. Who are you hanging out with? What are you doing right now? Why do you want to go to a party? You don't want to go to a party. You want to just talk, like, just absolutely awful person. And there is a moment where you break up with him over the phone. And it is probably one of the most stressful things in a game that I ever had happen to me, because he tries to convince you you don't want to really break up. It is really stressful. And it's anybody that went through like a bad relationship, you're like, oh crap, this feels too real. So that's really well written. There's this really great moment. The art is so good in it. It's like all this pixelated art, but it's so good. And there's this moment where you're in a bar, you're going to sing karaoke, and the game pauses, and the DJ guy is like, hey, you, pointing at you, the player, are you a DJ? Cue up this song, and when you hear this word hit the word on the screen, and then it syncs, the song syncs with them singing karaoke in the bar. It is so good. It is so amazing. So cool. And Mara she is a flawed character. Like, she certainly has some major flaws, and this game experience, like, it leans into learning or exploring depression and fate and death and breakups and loss, and it's not for the faint of heart, right? Like, this is not a game that it's not a kid's game. There's a lot of swearing, there's some drugs, some sex. It's such a good game though. Like, after it made me reflect on her experience, but then also on my experience and just in life, and right. So like, thinking about back and I said this in my review. When I play games like this, because it's a narrative game, right? When I play a narrative game like this, I usually try to play it as the person might play it, right? Like think, oh, how would Mara respond to this? No, nobody's gonna hurt my Mara. I was like, I'm answering it the way that I would want to have answered some of those same situations that I went through, and I don't want her to go through the same things that I went through. It's really a fascinating thing. Like I became really like almost living, I don't want to say vicariously, but like living the same kind of stuff that I went through in through this game. I'm like, shit, this is awful. Like this is some major shit that she's going through, and I'm not going to let my character go through that shit, right? Fascinating. What a fascinating concept. Such a good game. The writing, phenomenal. Probably one of the best writing I've played, I would say, ever. Like, it is so good. The writing is so good. So you can read a review at Gamerheads Podcast. I give it an A. It just released. It's our first A of the year, so that's cool.
Nice.
So that's really, it's a fantastic game. The other game that I've been playing is another game I played at PAX, but PAX West, and that's called Street Dog BMX. So if you played Tony Hawk, think Tony Hawk, but with a BMX bike, like pedal bike, not a motorbike. And it's fun. It's, like you're doing tricks, you're earning medals, you're unlocking levels. There is something, I mean, it's well done, but there's no multiplayer. There is also no licensed music. And I don't know, there's something about you play Tony Hawk and you hear like Goldfinger and you hear these other bands, right? And you're like, and then you play a game that's like it. It doesn't have that same music. You're like, yeah, it feels like there's something missing here.
Yeah,
I get it. Licensed music is super expensive. I don't expect that, but it feels like I wish there was licensed music. I could just play my own music. I don't, right? I can just play licensed music. But it's fun. It's just, that's more of a chill game. Like I will say, like the heavy moments in station to station, I was like, I need to take a break. I'm just gonna ride my bike around for a little bit here, just to take a break. But it's good. Yeah. So my review is still being worked on for that game, but that'll be out shortly too. All right. Well, before we head out, why don't we tell people how they can follow us on social media? Jake, how can people find you on social media and follow you?
You can follow me on Blue Sky at Clobinson, CLOBBAINSON. And you can look at my reviews and previews on the Gamerheads Podcast website. Me, Zeb, and Trina also do a Warframe podcast. We're trying to do one a month. That's our goal. So check those out too.
Yeah,
if you feel like Warframe. So
those are on our YouTube channel.
Yes, they are.
I have a goal this year to put those on our website. I just haven't.
Yeah.
But I do want to get those on our website. Cool. What about you, Zeb?
Find me on Blue Sky at ZE Bear and over on the Gamerheads Podcast website for previews and reviews. And Hey Kiddo, which is soon to be on the website, maybe. Yeah,
maybe if somebody got off their lazy butt, or actually sat their lazy butt in a chair to actually do it. You can find us on Blue Sky. You can find Gamerheads at gamerheadspodcast.com on Blue Sky. You can find me at Rogue Leader 1976 on Blue Sky. You can go to our website, like these two said, gamerheadspodcast.com. You can read our reviews there, our previews, listen to this podcast, listen to previous episodes as well. And then follow us on Twitch and YouTube as well. So, and leave us a review. We want to hear what you have to say about our show. Zeb, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And Jake, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And listeners, thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. Until next week, everyone, stay safe and game on. Bye.
Bye.